If you're a grandparent and you're not being allowed to see your grandchild, then this video is for you, as we're going to discuss parental responsibility and parental rights. So if you're interested, stick around for the next part of the video. Hi everyone, I'm Karen Cole from Legal Minded Friends, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm a UK lawyer. I have been working in the justice system for over 4 decades. My channel will offer you an overview on different aspects of the law. So hit the subscribe button so that you can be notified when I upload a video. Information is power, so let's get started. So why is it that the European Court of Justice ruled in 2018 that grandparents, aunts, and uncles have legal rights to see their grandchildren and nieces and nephews? Yet in Britain, almost 2,000 grandparents were forced to go to court to see their grandchildren. This figure is up by 25%. These are the latest figures given in 2018 in a Daily Mail article. They go on to say that the change in the Children's Act 1989 would establish a presumption that grandparents, aunts and uncles should have access to their grandchildren, nephews and nieces after the children's parents split up. MPs supporting it said some grandparents are even being accused of harassment for trying to send birthday cards or Christmas gifts to the grandchildren. Does this sound crazy to you? Well, let's take a look at what parental responsibility means compared to parental rights. To start with, if you don't have an agreement for contact, everyone will have to make an application for contact. And if you don't have parental responsibility, then first you have to get permission from the court to make an application for contact arrangements. So what is parental responsibility? Well, when a mother gives birth, she has automatic parental responsibility. So this means she will, for example, have to provide a home, protect, maintain, and make decisions on behalf of the child, just to name a few parental responsibilities. Fathers who have parental responsibility are those who were married at the time the child was born, even if the child is not biologically theirs. I have done a video on can I secretly do a DNA test. So check out that video. The other scenario is if the father is not on the birth certificate, then they have to go through the same process as the grandparents. So parental responsibility is focusing on the duties towards their children rather than the parental rights over the child. An example of this could be if a child decides they want contact with a significant person in their life, then the court could take their wishes and feelings over the parent or parents who have parental responsibility. So on to grandparents. Grandparents do not have a parental responsibility, so they do not have to provide a home or support, maintain, etc. anything for their grandchildren, though they are considered to have an interest in their grandchildren's lives. And it is the court's duty to determine the grandparents' nature of the relationship with their grandchildren and to what extent have they had a connection with their grandchildren before they can decide on allowing the grandparents to have contact either directly or indirectly. If, for example, you do not keep in contact because you fell out with the mother, or even if the mother's child is your daughter, then the courts will have to decide what is in the best interest for the child in the long term. The court will also want to know how the relationship broke down, and prior to seeking any court involvement, the court requires the party applying to the court to obtain a MIAMS certificate. This is a mediation information assessment meeting. It is the first meeting with a mediator. You tell the mediator about the situation, and the mediator can then tell you about the process of going through mediation and the other options open to you for reaching an agreement. The mediator at the end of this will let you know if your case is suitable for mediation, and you can then decide to continue. So a MIAMS is not the same thing as having mediation. A MIAMS is about your options to make you aware that going to court should be your last resort. So, to understand this a little easier, grandparents are not considered immediate family. Grandparents are extended family. They must show the court that they have a connection, and they need a MIAMS certificate before applying to the court. If all has failed in trying to negotiate an agreement for contact arrangements, then legal-minded friends can help you with the court process. So before ending, you can visit our website to find out more about obtaining a MIAMS certificate. Going to court will take a long time. At Legal Minded Friends, we help you without high hourly fees, as our fees are set in stages. The first stage is to get a review. Then you can make an informed decision on what is in the best interests of the child and the potential outcome the courts may decide. So if you need help, contact Legal Minded Friends. Please like this video, share this video, as you never know who you will help.